Hello, guys. Here we're at Peñasco del Sol and Fire Pit, and we're with Lance Lambert. Lance, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm phenomenal here, watching all that we're preparing for this weekend for all the people of Rocky Point and surroundings. Well, you will tell me from where the people is coming from, but first than nothing, thank you all for being here, for being part of this little interview that we're trying to tell the people what is all event about. And please introduce yourself.
I'm Dan. I'm Brandon.
Beth.
Sherry.
Sarah.
My friend, we've been working together several times during 3 years.
Yeah.
And please let us know where this idea started, or I don't know if you want that somebody else tells us how this idea started.
Okay. Yeah, it's it started 3 years ago as just kind of a off the cuff idea to let's have an off road 4x4 event down here. We're all Jeep owners, and so it originally started off as a Jeep event only. And so the first year, things turned out real good. We had a really good turnout. Second year was even better. We had 250 plus Jeeps last year. And so going into this year, we made some changes, rebranded, acquired some more sponsorships, and we opened it up to all full-size 4x4s, leaving the side-by-sides out for this year at least, and maybe adding that in next year. But yeah, so it's just it was something that was just off a whim idea one evening, and it happened 3 years ago, and now it's just grown into an event, and it looks like it's going to keep growing.
Okay, that sounds fantastic. And well, you have an all team here, and I think that everyone here makes something different, right?
Sure.
Yes.
Then, let's go one by one what everyone does here.
Yep.
So again, I'm Dan. I kind of handle feet on the ground. I'm the guy that makes it all kind of happen here at the hotel and at the sand drags or wherever it may be. But I'm the foot on the ground. That's what I take care of.
Again, my name is Brandon. I handle all the marketing and the content, the social media. I'm the guy behind the camera. I'm the guy posting the videos. That's what I do.
Well, my job too.
My name's Beth. I actually volunteered last year with Lance and helped with registration and the product. And so we came with a lot of excitement last year, me and Sherry. And so when Lance decided to start this year, he reached out and said, "Hey, do you want to do it again?" So I said, "Sure, let's do it." So that's why I'm here this year, and hopefully this continues because it just seems like it's such a great event. It's I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's much different than the other Jeep events I went to. So yeah, I can't wait to see what happens with this event throughout the years.
I'm Sherry. I volunteered last year as well. For the first time, I came up with Beth, and I enjoyed myself doing the Jeep Jam, because I just bought me a Jeep. So I'm very excited to do this 4x4. It's going to be really, really fun. So come out and join us, guys.
Hi, Sarah again. Little be known that I'm the only one at this table who doesn't have a Jeep. I know, but
I didn't.
oh,
I don't.
okay, there's two of us. But my Tia Bethy here, she was like, "Hey, you want to come out? You bring good vibes. It'll be with everyone." So I'm just here to bring good vibes, make sure everyone is having a great time.
Well, I think this kind of event is really good for the city, and I know that you're working really close with the new government. Because we are very close to the end of the year and the tourism is going slower, then I think one of the things that you said during the press conference was that this year is being difficult, and this event is trying to help and support all the community together.
Yeah, correct. We own a local business, a local restaurant here, and so we know the trends down here.
Which restaurant?
Move Steakhouse and Grill on the Malacan. Selfish plug. But we know the trends down here and the ups and downs. It's not a steady tourism place down here. So bringing an event, especially in November, everybody knows that November is slow down here for business. There's a lot of condo rooms open. There's a lot of hotel rooms open, and the weather's great this time of year. People are really excited to get out. So it's a perfect time of year to have events like this, and this is the perfect town to host events since it is tourism is so cyclical down here. And it's something that I think as a community and as business owners down here, we need to look more into because it brings extra consumers down here. And people are a lot more likely to come down here for an event than they are just as a vacation. So if there's a reason to come down here, they're more likely to come down here. And it brings a lot of good money, and it brings business and tourism to the town and new eyes. I think each year, past prior years, at least 10% of the people that we had come down for the jam were people who had never been here before, and they only came down because it was an off-road event. So,
well, it's a great idea, I think,
yeah.
And well, you're working with networking. That is so cool because you're including everyone that wants to be part of it. Then,
correct.
One more question, maybe for not for this year, for the upcoming events, what they need to do and where is the contact to get you?
So we have an ongoing website. We're at RockyPoint4x4jam.com, and we're going to continue to build that website, add new information throughout the year. One big thing that we did this year that we hadn't done in the prior 2 years is I partnered with a local off-road group here in town called the Penasco Racers. They're a very well-known group in this town. Great group of guys. And they have helped us tremendously getting the word out to the local community and to the surrounding Mexican towns. This is something in the first 2 years that we were just promoting to the U.S., and we wanted to expand that and include Mexico, of course, since we live here, So they've been a big, huge help for that. So that's going to be something that really expands in the coming years.
Okay, I want to add something. I've been checking all the material released, and I think it's really cool because it's including different members of the community. I see there some known people of town that I didn't know that were involved on this, but that's cool. And that's work that have to be working together. How do you do that? I don't know who wants to answer.
Well, I mean, it's kudos to everybody sitting at the table. It's a group effort for sure. And like you said, it's just networking and marketing out. And basically asking the question: do you want to be part of it? Do you want to get involved? Brandon's done an amazing job with the content that's gone out. I mean, we have some videos that have hit, I think, close to 500,000 views, which is amazes me because I don't know how that works, but it's working. And it's involved. We have another local media guy, Tavo, who helps out a lot. He does a lot of drone work and stuff for us.
Okay.
He'll be here for the event for this weekend helping out. But it's just a coordination between making the contacts with the city, other business owners, and just getting people involved.
Well, I think that we have a lot of the event covered, but the most important, what are you doing day by day? And if somebody's interested, how can they get on or just know for future events?
Yeah, so for registration, I mean, if you want to go check out everything at the RockyPoint4x4jam.com, everything is on there. The schedule is on there, very detailed. All the pin drops are on there where everything's located, all the times. Registration, just to put it out there, registration is going to be Thursday and Friday at the sand drag track from 10 to 5. And then that evening, it's going to be here in the lobby.
Okay, great.
And then all the events are going to start and stop at the sand drag track, which makes it very convenient for people because it's on the main highway coming into town. And they're hosting a big event out there Saturday afternoon. The Penasco Racers are going to be doing sand drags out there, expo.
That sounds really fun.
It's a lot of fun, and if you've never been, you need to get out there and watch it because it's a really good time.
Okay, then just day by day, which are the highlights? What's the most important event
Yeah,
in every
absolutely.
day?
So Friday morning, if you're going to be here, is a must go on dune and desert run that the Penasco racers are leading, and it's about a 65 or 70 mile total drive, which about 50 to 55 miles of that's actually out in the desert in the dunes. It is a beautiful run. Um, I think pretty much everybody here has been on it. It's incredible, but it's challenging also. So you have a lot of fun. A little scary at times too, but it's a lot of fun.
But
Um,
but in the side of
Yeah.
the local group is working with you,
Yes.
give a lot of safety to everyone, right?
Sure, absolutely, yeah. So we're gonna have a guide every 10 vehicles. They'll be flagged with the green flag. We'll also have a crew that comes up behind, made up of 3 or 4 vehicles, to help people if they're stuck, if they're broke down, or whatever. So we have all that covered, and we have the Red Cross that has volunteered their time.
What's the name of the group to give them some credit? A local group.
The local group that's helping the Penasco Racers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's who's guiding and helping on this run.
Well, it's a big opportunity to them to show what they can do here.
Correct.
And this year we've been having a lot of off-road events, but I think this is one of the most attractive because it's international. Where the people is coming from?
We got people coming from as far as Florida, Texas. We have, I think, some Colorado, and if I'm not mistaken, Canada. Yeah,
Couple times.
yeah. So we've got people coming from all over the place, actually. So,
Wow,
good.
that's impressive.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if any of you want to talk about something in particular that you think is relevant for this interview to let the people know about the event. I don't know.
Okay, so Friday night we're having the white party here at the hotel. It starts at 7 p.m. So you'll be racing during the day. Come on back to the hotel, have a cocktail, have some food, but it's a white party. So everyone's wearing white. Men wear white as well. So men and women all dressed up in white. We're just here to have a good time. There's going to be a band, live band. There's going to be some music. There's going to be dancing. Lots of fun things going on. So yeah, come out and see us on Friday night here at the hotel.
What's the name of the band? Because locals need to know about
What's
the
it?
band.
Yeah. Summer band.
Summer band?
Yeah.
The summer will be performing.
Yeah. Summer band.
Okay, great. I don't know, something else to add?
Yeah, let me just say too, along with what Beth was talking about the White Night, we tried to put together a program this year that was I call it an adult event, and we have not only do we have the White Night, which is great. It makes for great camaraderie. Everybody coming in white makes for great pictures. People look forward to it next year. What kind of crazy outfit am I going to wear next year? I mean, people will go all out on these things. Following that, on that same night, we're also having a poker tournament at the casino,
Okay.
which is another great adult event, and then going into Saturday evening, we have the sand drags like we talked about. So we got some really great events on the side, not just with the trails during the day. So we're excited about that.
It will be an exhaustive weekend.
Yes.
Yes, it will. Yes.
Okay, but I think the people that would be attending would have the best moment ever.
Yes, we agree.
I agree.
Let me talk a little bit about crossing over the border especially for the new people. It's maybe their first time down here. Don't freak out when you get to the border. Just take your time, go slow, watch for pedestrians. If you get on the Mexico side and the Mexico guards ask you to pull over for a secondary search, don't worry about it. Shut the car off, open up your doors, let them do what they're going to do, and then move on. Just make sure that you have cleaned your car out. Make sure that if you're a gun person, there is no guns or no ammo in the vehicle. This is the number one main thing that you have to be careful with. Other than that, you're fine. Once you get into town, the border town of Sonoita, you got about a 10-minute drive through that town. You got to go very slow. Pay attention to the speed limit, and then go a little bit slower. And watch for the stop signs, and do a perfect driver's ed stop sign when you get to the stop signs. Once you're outside of town, just drive a safe speed. You got about a 65-mile drive down to Penasco. If you're wanting to come down in a group, go on our Facebook page And there's several groups on there talking about when they're coming down, where they're meeting, and what time. So you can hook up with some of those and come on down as a group if it makes you feel safer, more comfortable.
Okay, guys, I think we covered everything. If you have any other question, please go to the website, and well, they you will have an answer. Okay, thank you guys, and thank you guys for being part of this.
All right, thank you.
Bye bye.